Hey, Pete, we appreciate. He's so smooth, yeah.
I know,
He's the
right?
best, bro. Now, if you're suffering from a bicep tendon injury, the dedicated team at the Hawai'i Shoulder and Orthopedic Institute can help you regain mobility and live pain-free. This is awesome. Joining us right now is board-certified orthopedic surgeon and one of the premier shoulder specialists in Hawaii, Dr. J. Boganim. Right?
Thank you.
Did I say?
Oh, it's
Did
perfect.
I get that?
Yeah,
Okay, right? Okay, Dr. J. Call him Dr.
We
J.
keep practicing. We keep practicing.
J is the easiest way.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for joining us. You brought some props. We'll talk about this, but let's focus on bicep injuries, Dr. J. I think we all think of guys, flexing their biceps to impress the wahine. But what is actually the bicep?
So the biceps is a very, a special muscle that involves both the shoulder and the elbow. It starts inside the shoulder joint. It takes origin inside the shoulder joint. So sometimes biceps tear are misleading to patients. You have the pain in the back of the shoulder joint over here when you lift your arm up, and you don't think the biceps, you see it over here, so you don't think that's a, but the way the bicep structure is it's attached inside the joint, so there's joint fluid around it, and when it tears, when there's a tear from the origin of the biceps, it's harder to heal because of that special anatomy of the biceps tendon. So it's one of those things that can cause shoulder pain that doesn't go away, especially after some injuries, falling in an outstretched hand or traction injuries or motor vehicle crashes. Any type of injury to the shoulder that ends up with the biceps being torn can be recalcitrant, refractory, and keep bothering people until we figure out a way to treat it. So that's why it's kind of worth talking about.
Yeah.
A lot of people are suffering long-term, and they don't understand, well, it's the biceps what's causing this limitation or this discomfort or pain.
Well, Dr. J, what's the most common injury that you've seen?
Slap tears is a biceps injury. When people talk about slap lesions is that area in the biceps that takes off in the shoulder, and is a little bit harder to healing. So we see a lot of patients who have shoulder pain, shoulder discomfort after injury, or sometimes attritional. Sometimes lifting something forward like this and heavily and suddenly lift something up can cause a traction injury to the biceps. And the reason it's different than other injuries is that another tendon muscle that doesn't insert the way that the biceps does may be more likely to heal itself, the pain go away, versus the slap lesion or the biceps tear that keep that continue to bother you until sometimes you see someone to help with treatment.
To come see you.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. And the thing with the biceps tear or slap lesions, sometimes people get injured or they have the shoulder pain, they get an x-ray. The x-ray is negative. It doesn't show the tear in the biceps. So until you do 3D imaging or MRI or even ultrasound, a quick ultrasound can show the biceps lesion.
And when we come see you, you have all of that so you can identify it.
Yes, we help people with identifying that problem quite a bit, and we help with treatment, both non-operative management and with the operative management for biceps problems.
What are some of the treatment options?
So treating the shoulder pain, treating the restriction to range of motion, getting the stretches, the biceps that is long and supple is very hard for it to get injured. When the muscle, so even people sometimes who are working out and building a lot of muscle strength, the tendon can get shorter and then it's more prone to injury. But then if you do the proper stretches and the muscle is long and supple, then the chances of injury are much less likely.
Okay,
so
gotta do those exercises then.
Do the exercises. We recommend yoga to patients, to do stretches.
How about just not working out?
That's another.
Then you're gonna be seeing Dr. J. We gotta wrap this, Doc. But if people want to get a hold of you, because this is all fascinating, how can they get a hold of you and come, check out our biceps?
So we see patients with all kind of shoulder problems and elbow problems. The best way to reach us is at the phone number 731-5544, or they can reach out through the website. And we do arrange virtual visits, so you don't
nice.
have to come
Perfect.
in person. Sometimes we do a virtual visit and we evaluate with physical exam and order the proper studies that are required for further evaluation.
Love that. Love the high tech. Thank you so much, Dr. J, for coming on. We appreciate you coming.
Yeah,
this is
it's
like
nice
your
to
third
see you
visit.
again.
Yeah, thank you so much, brother. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but before we do that, it's National Bologna Day.